Hello guys, welcome back to Lytical Preps. So today we are going to look at how to solve rational equations. And I'm going to use this problem to explain and teach how to solve rational equation in a simple way. So the problem is 1 over x plus 2 plus 3 over x minus 1 is equal to 4. Now, what you need to do first is to check the denominator where the variables are located or assigned. So, for this case, our denominators are x plus 2 and x minus 1. Good. So this is our denominator. The next thing we need to do is to find our LCD. And LCD simply means least common denominator. Good. Least common denominator. And our least common denominator, which is LCD, is equal to x plus 2 x minus 1. Good. Someone may ask, we usually use LCM but not LCD. Please take note of this. We have differences in LCD and LCM. LCD is used when referring to the denominators in fractions, and LCM is used when referring to just the numbers. Okay, LCM is used when referring to just the numbers. Good. So when looking for a denominator, we use the term LCD in this case. So we are going to multiply our LCD by the entire equation. Okay, good. So let's do that. It's going to be good. So like this, we multiply it by the entire equation. Now we have to cancel out the denominators. Yes, the denominators will be cancelled out. So looking at this denominator, x plus 2 is going to cancel out x plus 2 here. So we're going to cancel out, same as x minus 1 will cancel out x minus 1 here, like this. Now we have to simplify the equation. We are going to get x minus 1. So x minus 1 all into bracket times 1 is the same as x minus 1. Good. Plus x plus 2 multiplying by 3, because the denominator cancel this one, which is equal to, we are having x plus 2 x minus 1 multiplied by 4. So let's simplify this 1, 2 and see what we are going to get. So we get x minus 1 into bracket plus 3 times x, we get 3x. 3 times 2, we get 6, which is equal to, now x times x, we get x squared. X times negative 1, we get negative x. So basically what you do is, this x will take everything here, okay, to multiply everything here. Then the other term, which is 2, will also multiply everything here like this. You get it? Like this. So now it's left with a 2. So plus, because of the sign, it's positive here, so you bring your plus here. So 2 times x, we are going to get 2x. Then we have a minus here. So 2 multiplied by -1, we get -2, all into bracket times 4. You can see that we have to still simplify this equation, okay? We have to continue with that. So we have to open this bracket. We get x minus 1 plus 3x plus 6, which is equal to 4 multiplied by x squared, we get 4x squared, okay? 4 multiplied by -x, we get -4x. 4 multiplied by 2x, we are getting plus 8x. Good. Then 4 multiplied by -2, we are getting what? -8. Now, we have to still simplify the thing again to look very, very simple, okay? Now, we are having x here and we are having 3x here. So the terms, they are having the same variables, we can add them. So x plus 3x, we are getting 4x here. And also, we are having -1 here, then a plus 6 here. So -1 plus 6, we are getting plus 5. Good. So let's also simplify the right hand side. We have 4x squared. Now, minus 4x plus 8x. What are you going to get? You are going to get minus 4x plus 8x. We are going to get plus 4x. Then our -8. Good. So let's resolve this into equation. So you can see that on our left hand side, we are having a quadratic equation. So let's send every term to one side. You can send this to the left hand side, or you can send 4x plus 5 to the right hand side. So whatever you do, you still get the same answer. So you get 4x squared plus 4x minus 8. Then this one will come, which is minus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now, you can see that 4x minus 4x, it will give us 0. So we are going to get 4x squared, the 0, we already know 4s, then -4s, it will cancel out. -8 plus -5, we are getting -13. Very good. So now we have gotten a quadratic equation. The next, okay, now we are having 4x squared minus 13, which is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation, okay? We can send our 13 to the right hand side. So 4x squared, which is equal to 13. Now we can divide both sides by 4, okay, to get our x. So divide both sides by 4, divide both sides by 4. So we are going to get x squared, which is equal to 13 on 4. Good. Bear in mind, we are not looking for x squared, but rather we are solving for x. We are looking for x, but not x squared. So what we need to do now is to take square root of both sides. Okay, so taking square root of both sides, get our x to be root of 13 on 4. Don't forget, it's plus or minus. Good. So now we check for the extraneous solution. What it means is that since it's a rational equation, the value of x should not resolve the denominator to be 0. That is, when you put the value of x here, it shouldn't be 0. So something like 1 over 0? No, because it will make the equation undefined. Do you get it? It will make the equation undefined. So you have to do the checking. So for our case, you can check with x is equal to, so for the positive side, you can check with x is equal to 13 over 4, and also s is equal to negative root of 13 over 4. Good. So for our case, it's not resulting in 0. The denominator is not 0. So this is the solution for the question. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and please try this question whilst you are watching this. Good. So you can comment the answer in the comment section so that the team will cross-check and give you feedback. You can also comment with your question so that we help you in solving. Thank you.